Ya, pemirsa, terima kasih untuk Anda yang masih bergabung sama kami. Kini kita masuki segmen Create Up. Nilai bisnis industri influencers marketing di Indonesia mencapai 14 triliun rupiah. Influencer Marketing Hub memperkirakan total nilai pasar influencer marketing di dunia mencapai 104 miliar dolar Amerika Serikat atau setara dengan 1.493 triliun rupiah. Sementara PDB Indonesia menyumbang 1,28% dari total PDB dunia. Potensi bisnis itu belum terbagi rata ke semua segmen influencer ataupun konten kreator, artinya hanya kreator kalangan atas yang masih mendominasi pembagian kue pendapatan industri ini. Influencer kalangan bawah atau yang lazim disebut sebagai hyper micro influencer atau yang memiliki pengikut di bawah 10.000 pengikut, mempunyai kelebihan seperti persona yang menarik. Influencer di kategori ini mempunyai ciri khas yang unik, yaitu adalah ekspresif dan asli ataupun otentik. Hasil unggahan mereka pun mempunyai kategori yang beragam, mulai dari kuliner, fashion, musik, game, dan sebagainya, bahkan pertanian. Dan belakangan banyak platform startup yang memberikan kesempatan kepada influencer ataupun konten kreator kalangan bawah untuk mengakses industri influencer marketing dengan lebih terbuka. Dengan persona unik, orang-orang biasa, sebuah merek atau produk bisa bekerja sama dengan influencer sesuai dengan kebutuhannya. Namun untuk memungkinkan kerjasama tersebut, brand perlu mendapatkan dukungan data yang akurat terkait hyper micro influencer, dan dukungan data sangat penting untuk menemukan solusi sehingga menghasilkan simbiosis mutualisme antara merek dan juga hyper micro influencer. Teknologi memungkinkan untuk menghasilkan data yang akurat sebagai bahan pertimbangan bagi merek untuk optimasi dana marketing mereka. Ya, dan untuk membahas tema kita hari ini, menjadi influencer lewat startup, sudah tersambung melalui video conference Jonathan Egg. Beliau adalah CEO dari Party Post. Right now we're connected with Jonathan Egg, CEO of Party Post. Hello, Jonathan.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining Create Up. So talking about influencer as one of the thing that been favorited by youngsters lately. So how do you see, or why is influencer marketing is an effective strategy in this era?
I think it also goes back to, a long time ago. Actually, influencer marketing has been around forever, right? I think it's just another way of saying word of mouth marketing, right? But now that there's digital, right, and all these social media platforms, you can actually track this word of mouth marketing through these social media channels, right? So I think it's just an evolution of marketing and word of mouth marketing as we're progressing. So it's nothing really new, but just in different forms, like online.
Okay, so in short, it is very effective to implementing marketing strategy using the influencer services. Is that correct?
That's right. That's
Okay.
right. That's right. Of course.
So, is there any change in the demand for influencers pre and post pandemic? Is there any growth recently?
I think just talking to a lot of our different clients and different brands, definitely over the pandemic, there's been an acceleration of adoption of online and digital marketing in general. And I think influencer marketing, we've done a lot of surveys with clients too. They are all looking to increase their influencer marketing spend throughout the next 2-3 years for sure.
Yeah, it seems like during pandemic, during the lockdown, people are sharpening their skill to be a very effective influencer. That's why the numbers of influencer keeps on growing. So how will brands benefit from making campaigns with Party Post? Right now we're going to specifically talking about Party Post, or maybe you can explain just a little bit what is Party Post, and then you can answer the question that I asked you.
Sure. Thank you. Yeah. Party Post is a platform. We have an app, right, and a web app for our brands to use, and a mobile app for our we call them our micro or nano influencers to use, right? And how we define nano micro influencers is you can have 200 followers or even 10,000 followers or 50,000 followers. You can use our mobile app and download it, and then you can look through all the different campaigns from brands, basically jobs that you can get, right? Then you can click on a few buttons.
So you can say it again. At least you can you have 200 followers, you can be an influencer that will be
That's
distributed.
right. That's right. You can have 200 influencers. 200 followers. Sorry. Then
Such a great
you can
news.
download the app. Yeah.
Okay, carry on, please.
Yeah. So, basically that is what Party Post is, right? You can have 200 followers only, and you can join our platform, download our mobile app, look at the campaigns, and then earn a little bit of side income, a little bit of money. Yeah. So on the brand side, we also would like to help not only the bigger brands, right? The Disneys, the McDonald's. We also want to help the small, medium businesses, right? In Indonesia and Southeast Asia to grow, and hey, I can get 10 nano micro influencers to go down to my restaurant, to my store, and influence their friends, right? Yeah.
Okay, so can you explain more, just a little bit, on the characteristic of the hyper micro influencers, which is have a followers at least 200 followers. What is the benefit of the brand if they use the service from influencer, which is the number of the followers, not much as over the 10K followers. So what are the benefits that will be gained from using the hyper micro influencers for brands, of course?
Yeah. I think just to touch on, there's definitely a lot of pros and cons, right? If you use a very big influencer with 100,000, 1 million followers, they are very useful, right? They help associate you to the brand, right? They provide good reputation to you many times. They have the reach as well, right, of the many followers. And you only need to talk to one influencer, right? You can just, contact one at a time. So with us, with the nano, the hyper, micro, and nano influencers, if you only have 200 followers, you need a lot, right? You want to reach out to 1 million followers, you need to get 1,000, 10,000 of these nano influencers. And without our platform, I think it's very, very difficult to reach out one by one, right? You cannot reach out to 10,000 people. So that's where we come in. We try to help our brands, our clients, to reach out very quickly with our platform. And like I said just now, I think it's very straightforward. We open access to really word of mouth, regular people, everyday people, influence their own very small circle of friends, right? And I think, word of mouth is been here since day one. How my friend tells me to try a restaurant, I will try, right? He knows me, right?
Yeah. And then of course the cost of marketing using the hyper micro influencers, of course, lower compared if you want to use the influencers, which is have more than 10K followers.
That's right.
Will cost quite expensive. So talking about the growth of influencer marketing in Southeast Asia, how do you see the map? How do you see the dynamic of it?
Well, I think there's still a lot of, some people call it influencer marketing or the creator economy, right? So it's so many changes, right? Every year, I think growing at a fast rate. There's the metaverse, right? There's, NFTs, crypto, all these things. And so dynamic. Of course, this dynamism is also, brings a lot of changes and uncertainty sometimes, right? Which one do I try first as a client? So, our goal as the platform is also to help our clients navigate that, but it's definitely trending upwards. We've seen it in our clients, and we're very, very lucky to have them to spend more and more with us every year.
Okay, it is very interesting. I am so signing myself up to your platform since I have only like 6.5 thousand followers, so I can be an influencer. Okay, so we're going to take a break right now. We're going to continue after the break. Dan tetap bersama kami, usai jeda kami akan segera kembali. Ya, terima kasih Anda masih bergabung bersama kami di Kreatif dan kami masih berbincang bersama Jonathan X, CEO dari Party Post, and we're still talking about how to become an influencer through startup, and we're connected with Jonathan X, CEO of Party Post. So talking about the interest of people, especially youngsters, to become an influencers. Of course, in terms of income, they're going to gain a lot of money. So beside that, do you see any other reasons why youngsters having a huge quote-unquote appetite to become an influencers?
I think of course money is a big motivator, of course, right?
Sure.
But also the ability to share things with friends, right? The ability to influence your friends in a small way, share things. I think they want to express themselves, right? And they're already using social media for the most part. And if they can earn a little bit of side income, sharing the things that they love, the brands and the products that they want to use, then why not, right? So I think it's not just money, but of course there's that factor.
Yeah. There is any other value if they choose influencers as their job? They're going to have money, and of course they're going to, feeling comfortable when they're expressing themselves, becoming themselves, when they're doing, product review and etc. So once again, right now I'm still digesting about the fact that the number of followers, minimum 200 followers, can be influencers that will be distributed through party posts. So once again, I wanted to dig more on that. Is the numbers of followers an important factor for brands, which is going to use the service of influencers when they're implementing marketing strategy? So how huge the number of followers as the main consideration for brands?
I think the way to answer, of course, it really depends, right? On the brand's marketing objectives. I can give you some examples, right? So if a brand is really looking to have a big, ambassador that a lot of fans and consumers know, definitely you can still go with the bigger influencers, right? The macro and mega big influencers. And we also work with them on our platform, right? But when a brand comes to us and say, I want to reach out to authentic, real people also, I want the everyday person to, talk about my brand, and I want to be, trending, how do I do that, right? How do I get the word out there? Then we will suggest to them the micro nano influencer with 200 followers.
Yeah, sure. It's all coming back to the objective of the marketing strategy, the brand that will implement. Okay, so as you mentioned before, the needs of the brands to implement the effective social media or digital marketing is there. The numbers is huge. And then the number of people or youngsters that will want to be an influencers is also huge. How is actually party posts can bridge between those two?
I think, our vision is to continue to bridge almost all brands, all youngsters, and even can you call them oldsters, right? All types of people to be able to use our platform. We're not discriminating to all, of course. The youngsters are more savvy digitally, right? They can be early adopters with our platform. That's why we have a lot of university students on our platform, right? So I would say that in order to bridge it more, we would need more campaigns. We need to work more with more brands. We need to work more with all these youngsters as well. So I think that's what we're raising our funding for, and that's what we're growing the company towards, right, in the next 3 to 5 years to be used by almost everyone.
All right. So very interesting. You can read the needs in the side of people or youngster itself, and then the needs in the brand itself. So how many influencers already joined Party Post so far?
Oh, we have close, I think, around 900,000 downloads so far, right, across Southeast Asia, and we are in 7 markets right now. So we'd love to grow into the millions and add value to everyone.
Okay, so what makes Party Post influencers stand out compared to influencers on the other platforms?
I think it's really the authenticity, right? Really
authenticity.
Authenticity of our nano influencers. We're one of the only platforms, right, places to provide the nano influencers, some of the micro influencers to Southeast Asia. So we're very proud of that, right? And I would say they are bringing out the authenticity in, how they influence their friends, right? They're not looking to be famous sometimes. They are just telling their friends and sharing things.
Okay, last question real quick. Party Post has just earned funding recently. What is your goal in the near future?
Of course, it's to further expand and like I mentioned just now, to be able to provide our services and our products and our platform to everyone, right? All types of businesses and all types of influencers, if you will, right? We are looking to expand into other countries like Vietnam, Thailand. We just started there, and also to build and develop our technology even more.
All right. So becoming a startup is about opening the chance from the youngsters' point of view, and of course for the brand's point of view, and that's the role of Party Post to bridge between the two. Jonathan, thank you very much for your time joining us on Create Up. Good luck for you and good luck for Party Post.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
See you around. Alright, dan pemirsa sudah 90 menit kami menemani Anda dalam Power Breakfast. Semoga pembahasan hari ini dapat menjadi referensi dan sumber informasi untuk Anda. Tetap perbarui informasi Anda hanya di IDX Channel, Your Trustworthy Economic, Business and Capital Market Channel. Saya Wicky Adrian mewakili rekan Prisa Sombodatu undur diri. See you in the morning.